Milan. The Fletcher Building Laminates and Panels design group has converged from all of our international sites to observe trends and tendencies to see what the Italians are thinking about for the future.
This is the Rofiera background where the 55th edition of the Salone del Mobile takes place. And one part of that is Euro Cocina, which is the kitchen element. The organizers of Euro Cocina have called out two specific themes this year. And one is how the kitchen space merges with the living space and how technology is becoming a very integral part of kitchens and how that influences how we use the kitchen space.
And we're not alone. There's over 300,000 people that have convened on this one single site. So there's a very big crush of design zealots looking for what is the future of kitchen and furniture. So a continuing trend that we see in the kitchen is constant blending between regular life activities and the kitchen activities.
So cooking, yes, but also a place where you gather with your family and friends, place to entertain people, which for example, we see very flexible furniture that is adjustable in the height, so your breakfast table becomes a bar in the evening.
Exactly. And we see a lot more open shelving. So instead of hiding away all of your cooking elements, they're opening up into shelves and you're allowed to show off your beautiful artwork and your beautiful family heirlooms.
Or books, right?
Or books, exactly.
So your shelves may have several
elements
uses.
yeah, it's wonderful. And then the next bit that we see that's continuing that trend further is the fact that your work life is coming into the home. No longer do you go to the office, your office is actually in your home and you start to invite co-workers into your home. So we're starting to see the office furniture aesthetic merge into the kitchen furniture.
An integration of work furniture into kitchens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with the merging of the home and other activities in this hub, we see the material aesthetic changing. Not so much new materials, but how materials are used. We see zones.
In the past, your workspace, your island, was one piece of material. It was one slab of stone.
Right.
Today we see zones for putting a hot pot and prepping and cutting. But now we also see areas that are suitable for work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
like areas for charging zones.
Charging zones.
Which is coming in play. Or if it's a dining area that's sort of added on to a large slab of stone, it's actually a piece of wood that's elevated a little bit. So not only materials, but heights are changing to delineate the various functions that are coming together in the center. There's a section at Euro Cocina called FTK, which celebrates new technology and the integration of functions through the appliance manufacturers into the kitchen. And with that, we see more combinations of functions. Everybody is vying for more and more space in the kitchen. Drawers are now dishwashers. There's very different separate cooking elements that you can add on if you need a bigger cooking space. Cooking hobs and the induction cooking is being integrated into the island, but it's being done freely.
And it's invisible sometimes,
invisible.
So it's also about hiding the technology. There's a lot of it, but you're hiding it.
Exactly.
Right? Charging zones that are just hidden in your worktop space, so you just drop your phone there and it charges.
Other ways that we see technology coming into the kitchen is the whole concept of the smart home, and the aspect of being able to control all the functions, whether you're in the home or out of the home, with apps off of your cell phones. So it's kind of crazy. The world is very interconnected now, even your home.